everybody. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Hope things are going well. I got a quick thought from Psalm 46 today. Chapter 46, verse number 1. The Bible says, God is our refuge and strength, a very present help in trouble. Every once in a while we get into trouble. We find ourselves in the midst of difficult or hard times. God can be a very present help, but we must consciously go to Him for help. I'm reading a book by David McCaslin, and he's writing about the life of, just went blank, Oswald Chambers. There it is, Oswald Chambers. And I am having a good time going through this book. It has been very encouraging, very convicting. One specific story in the book got me. I really enjoyed it. Very, very good illustration in regards to what we're talking about today. It was after an evening service, a Sunday night service, and Mr. Chambers was with his young niece, and right before they were getting ready to leave, they had already spent some time talking with others. They were getting ready to leave the church, and a lady ran up to him. She was a bit upset. He could see this in her countenance. He could see it in her eyes. And she said, I must confess, Mr. Chambers, there's just a few things that I need to tell you about myself. Could I have just a few moments? And he said, well, sure, of course. And he took her over to the corner, and his niece, knowing how this usually goes, took a seat, expecting to be sitting there for quite some time, as she had grown accustomed to doing so. But to her surprise, Oswald Chambers came back just a few moments later, and as they were walking home, the niece asked him, that was very quick, much faster than usual. And he said, before we even got into it, I asked the young lady, I said, hold on a second, before you tell me all about yourself, I have one question. Have you told God all about yourself? Have you explained this situation to God? Have you talked to God about it? And she said, well, no. And not that he wasn't willing to help her, but he sent her on her way, saying, I can't do any more for you than God Himself can. And I thought to myself, so often we're so quick to go to others for help, seek others' counsel for advice. We're willing to share our problems and our concerns with the rest of the world, and forgetting all about God, a very present help in the midst of trouble. He said to his niece in the closing remarks, and what caught my attention, he said, only if people would just go to headquarters. If folks would just go to headquarters first. And you know where we need to go with our problems? You're facing a difficulty today, a hardship of sorts. You know all about it. You think about it. You feel it. You feel the pressures. Go to God. Go to headquarters. I promise you it will make a difference. A very present help in trouble. God bless you. Have a wonderful day.